Welcome to part 2 of our Summer 2021 series, looking at the details of the revised EYFS and how they relate to our music practice. We are delighted to see that the non-statutory guidance recognises the important part that music can play in supporting early years development. Following on from last week's introduction when we shared our Wash Your Hands song, I hope you've all had lots of fun with hand washing. This week we consider how regular music practice with under 2s can link to development as set out by the Birth to 5 Matters guidance, which will also be relevant to whatever pedagogy you are following. This is just a snapshot of the areas mentioned in Birth to 5 Matters for age ranges 1 to 3, which is for under 2 years, and this specifically links to music, rhythm, moving and handling instruments. Moves whole body to sounds they enjoy, such as music or a regular beat. This is from Communication and Language, and indeed neuroscience studies tell us that the ability to keep a steady beat is a key foundation for strong literacy skills, so starting early will be a great help. Enjoys finger and toe rhymes in games. This is from Physical Development, and it really helps children to develop their fine motor skills and build up the muscles in their fingers, hands and wrists. Waves and taps arms, bounces or stamps to simple rhythms in songs and rhymes. This falls under the literacy category and helps young children to begin to develop a sense of early speech pattern and rhythm. Shows interest in pattern songs and rhymes, perhaps with repeated actions. This comes under the maths category of pattern, and as we are aware, music is intrinsically mathematical. Becomes absorbed in combining objects, for example, banging 2 objects or placing objects into containers. This is part of understanding the world. Experimenting with a range of media, tools, materials, sounds and whole body movements through multisensory exploration. And this falls under expressive arts and design. Both of these can be helped by using our junk modelling, where children can begin to explore the different sounds that different objects can make. Enjoys rhymes and demonstrates listening by trying to join in with actions or vocalisations. This is from Communication and Language. And the more we help our children to vocalise, the better we help them to become at articulation. By putting their mouths into different positions and by making different sounds and exploring the sounds that they can make with their voices, we're helping our children to become better readers in the future. Intentionally make sounds with objects and actively responds to music and singing with whole body dancing. This is from Physical Development and helps our children to develop their gross motor skills as they use their core muscles and their whole body movements. And lastly, moves while singing or vocalising, whilst listening to sounds of music, while playing with sound makers or instruments. This is from Expressive Arts and Design. Mirrors and improvises actions they have observed, examples clapping or waving, and expressing themselves through physical actions and sound. The earlier we can teach these key development points, the better, so that children can begin to progress and build on these. We are so excited that the musician's advantage, a long-held neuroscience secret, is finally being shared, and that the importance of music is finally being recognised for its benefits to all areas of learning. The song that we're sharing this week is from our Teenies music programme, and it's called Peekaboo You. You'll be able to see just how much development is going on with this song when you practice it with your under 2-year-old children every day over the next week. We explore different parts of the body in this song. So we begin with hiding our heads, then we're going to hide our hands, and then we're going to hide our feet. And it goes like this. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Where has your head gone? What shall we do? Peekaboo, peekaboo. Here's your head, now you can see me too. Then we're going to hide our hands. Peekaboo, peekaboo. Where have our hands gone? What shall we do? Peekaboo, peekaboo. Here are our hands, count them 1 and 2. You can read more details about the revised EYFS and Music for Under 2s on our blog here and sign up to download the Peekaboo song and the supporting resources. The most exciting thing for us about all of the EYFS changes is just how much musical awareness is recognised. See you next week for a look at the 2 to 3-year-olds.